In everyday math, we have a game called Penny Plate, and it's for combining and partitioning numbers. And students can play it using any number, maybe up to 10 or even higher. And so they're learning about the parts of that number. And so if the students were going to play with 10 pennies, they would hide some pennies under the plate, and then we would put some on top of the plate, and then they would have to decide how many are hidden under the plate. So a student might be doing this with a partner, and the student might take 4 pennies out, lay it on top of the plate, and ask the other student how many pennies are out, how many pennies are in. So students could also do this with the sums of 5 or with 5 pennies if that's what they're working on. I have some of my students use the 5 frame to do this activity to give them more support. And so I'll have 5 counters, and I'll have the 5 frame to use as the plate or the screen. And so I'll have them work in partners, or they might do this with me. And they take some of them out and they ask how many are out and how many are in. And they can use their fingers, they can use a strategy to figure it out. And then they can also lay it on here to visually see how many pennies are underneath. Then they can check, and then they can color code it so that they can see 2 blue and 3 red make 5. To give them that extra support and to give them that visual to help them create that image in their head of that combination. Then students that are working on 10 could do the same activity, and they could use the 10 frame, and they could have 10 counters out, hide some, bring some out, lay them on here so they could see the combinations of 10.